Welcome to the Dummy Kruger channel, everyone. Today's video takes us down south to Creola, Louisiana, where we have a new First Amendment auditor pulling over on a highway and inserting himself directly into a traffic stop. The interference in this traffic stop was pretty wild, as these cop watchers are seemingly getting a lot more aggressive. Just a quick heads up, this Cajun is shakier than a frauditor's integrity, so please be prepared for some wobbly camera work. Let's jump right in.
Alright, I'm pulling up on a stop right here by Creola PD. I think that's who it is. Let's see what they got going on right here.
It looks as if someone has read the groundbreaking case of Tesh versus Danforth, the most powerful case law seen on Chile de Castro's trifold, and possibly ever written.
There's the play, 2588, 75, I think. God, trust. Yeah,
I mean, you can't come up on my traffic stop like this, okay?
I sure can, boss.
No, you can't.
I'm sorry, I'm working right now.
You're not working.
I got you on video, buddy.
You're not leaving. You need to leave, okay? You're on a traffic stop.
No, I don't have to leave.
I've conducted an investigation. You cannot be here.
What is the charge for me being here?
Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall ever seeing this during an active traffic stop. There's absolutely no reason to insert yourself in this manner if your goal is to actually hold the police officers accountable. This isn't doing it.
Name and badge number. Name and badge number, sir. Identify yourself. Name and badge number. I'm not sure what he pulled these people over for. Name and badge number, officer. Name and badge number. Identify yourself for the camera. Required ID. Your required ID.
Says who? Show me the law. This traffic stop has absolutely nothing to do with this man. I would also like to focus on these still shots. He's standing only a handful of feet away from the officer, but possibly even worse, he's standing between this detained vehicle and the officer's squad car. This is a clear case of interfering with the duties of an officer. If this car were to flee from the scene, the officer now has to navigate around Shake Shack over here.
Your ID. Bye. Got one favorite ID, guys. All right. Back to my truck. That's Third Coast Cop Watch back in action. Thanks to Truth Be Told, the AFA, all the guys that came out here and had my back. Man, I appreciate y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, I couldn't be out here doing this now, I promise.
So that was the extent of the stop, but rest assured, I'm not one to clickbait my titles. Unfortunately for our freedom fighter, he was not able to lodge a complaint on Monday for what he refers to as failure to ID.
Our boy Third Coast Cop Watch was just picked up again. We found out real recently.
Yeah, that's right. Picked up again. More on that in a moment.
He was picked up a couple days ago for basically filming. They allowed him to go, apparently, and allegedly they followed him to his house again, arrested him at his house. This is unacceptable. If you happen to want to dial the mayor and leave a voicemail, don't call, don't call, don't call, don't call to harass, don't cuss at them. He does have the power to correct things, and this is what we need at this point. He needs to be aware of what's going on in his town. And it's not looking good in the town right now, that's for sure.
Agreed. It is unacceptable for the auditor to interfere in that traffic stop the way he did. It was actually quite dangerous for everyone involved. The title of the video I just covered was a little humorous, especially after being picked up at his home after this incident a couple of days later. Unfortunately, I don't have the auditor's name, so cannot look too much further into his charges. However, he has only made 3 videos. His first ever video seen here led to an arrest. His second video, the one we just covered, also led to an arrest. And his third video seen here was to file a complaint in regards to the first arrest. I've seen no other updates coming from Third Coast, and it's been about 2 weeks. I think there's a strong possibility he's still in jail and more than likely broke the conditions of his bond for his first arrest. All of this mess for a whopping 12,000 views. I believe it's time for our Raging Cajun to hang up his auditor badge, because this is clearly not going as planned. Since we didn't get to see an arrest during this video, I'm gonna let Third Coast take us out today with the clip from his first arrest. It honestly looks like he tries to flee from the officer as he pulls into his driveway. But before we get to that, please consider subscribing, notifying, liking, and commenting below. Take it away, Shaken Not Stirred.
They're stalking my house. They're on my street now, stalking my house. It's them pulling away. Okay, this is harassment.
Turn around, put your hand behind your back.
For what?
Turn around, put your hand behind your back.
What am I being detained for?
Turn around, put your hand behind your
Articulate it for me.
Turn around, put your hand behind your back.
For what?
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
What am I being arrested for? What am I being detained for?
Whoopsie daisy!